as we have they're ready from DawnVenure, and we're just waiting for Packie. There you go. Packie's also ready.
And does it not just speak volumes that DawnVenure was 17th seed, ushered into the gold bracket at a late notice, and is now in round two? Like, uh, goes to show that the silver bracket is also a stacked roster.
Oh, definitely. And our players are ready to play well almost any time really. If their schedule actually accommodates it, then they surely will do some Dr. Marioing. And we have right now. Well, Paki's board is not doesn't have a lot of yellow on the top line. Only that yellow that opened up in column 5 and another one on column 6. But it's very scattered in that sense.
And Don Veneer also has this pocket of yellow, creating a basin kind of towards the bottom of his center there. We'll see if he gets the yellow support to clear it out efficiently.
Indeed, and also waiting for some red. Perhaps that double red is going to crack that red side. There you go. He goes for it, and yeah, as you say, now needing for some yellow to come his way.
But he seems to be getting it, which one would hope that Packie doesn't see any yellow, as he has no yellow viruses left. Saying, "Come on, Doc, we he just needs blue and red."
Yeah, and he needs mostly the blue really to open up the red that he has left there on the right side. So yeah, it's just a matter of it coming. As actually Don is going to get the two blues that he needs. He's going to be out at a 125. A very nice time there for level 8.
Yeah, that's great for 8. As he gets started on his level 9, looks like there are lots of double viruses horizontally. We'll see if he's able to take advantage of those. Those can be really tricky to set up, and one misplan, and you're just stuck with a top line full of garbage.
Yeah, definitely. But he did take out some of those blues in a horizontal way. So we can see that Paki is getting frustrated given that the doctor is not giving him the red pills he needed. He gets the double, he's out at a 203. Really, that was just how RNG is showing its ugly head.
Yeah, his frustration was definitely in that he wasted a couple units of red towards the end as well. When you need that, when it's the only color you need, and you end up playing less efficiently with a couple of those viruses, that can just really irk you. But he's just got to shake it off and focus on this 9, which looks very clustered at the bottom, which should help reduce fall time considerably.
Yeah, definitely. He has a lot of doubles there on the bottom line, so that might give him a boost there to try and shorten the advantage right now, which has been reduced already. It's already only 8 viruses at this point.
The top of their boards looks to be about the same level, even though there's an 8 virus difference. It's a very interesting situation.
Exactly, shows so exactly what we were saying that the viruses for Paki are very clustered there on the bottom, and yeah, now it's only 4 viruses, so Paki can just he's going to turn it up to 11 if he knows he's on a disadvantage. Right, they're done with having to figure out what to do there on that left side. It's that yellow virus is not exactly easily available. He manages to open it up right now, and he's just going to need some blue in order to work this out. It's possible to work one of them vertically. There you go, and the other one has to go horizontally. I think that's the play. There you go, and just one more yellow, as Paki also needs a couple of yellows to be out of this level 9. Don is going to be out first at 341, and Paki is just 4 seconds behind at 345.
Packie did a great job. He was a little reliant on a double yellow for one of his setups, but he quickly recognized that he had a blue yellow surge coming and was able to make do with those pills. And as a result, just made some great clears, quads, and towards the bottom of his board. That now these players are dead even.
Yeah, it's a matter of, like you say, just recognizing when something is going to happen, and yeah, even creating your own pills from time to time. It's a thing you have to learn how to do, or otherwise you're going to be very reliant on RNG, and we've already seen that's not a good thing.
Packie in full focus mode as only half of his face is visible. As a rule of thumb, the less of Packie's face you see, the more scared you should be.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to be losing Packie from the camera, but that's a usual side. For a while, we joked that we didn't even know what Packie's bottom half of the face was like. But yeah, hey, Packie takes right now the lead. It's not a big deal as now Dawn has shortened it and even taken it back. So this is very close as we're approaching level 11.
And this is seriously impressive. To be able to keep up with Packie is no small feat. This guy was playing in the finals last month.
I mean, it just shows you how our players have just completely shaken what was once Paki being completely unbeatable only by Dimwit, and now there's more variety of the players that actually make it all the way. So it's still possible for them to bring it back. Right now, Paki having to wait for that last blue. He's going to be out first at 5:42, but Don is not too far behind. He only needs a couple blues at this point and be out at 5:47.
5 seconds behind going into the final level. It's going to be a sprint to the finish. Packie has
Definitely.
lots of doubles on his board, and it looks like the colors are layered pretty nicely as well.
Yeah, a lot of doubles there for Paki, so he can make quick work if he gets the right pills. He doesn't have a lot of blue available right now. He opens up a little bit there, so that's very nice. Goes for them horizontally, so clearing them quickly, and it's a lot of red really on the top line, which he's not getting a lot of.
Oh, and Don with a slight misflip there, deefed it a little bit, and now has a blue that is just right in the way of those reds that he wants to clear.
And he's going to have to find out a way to clear it. He goes there for a sweet tea to clear up some of the garbage that was on top of those blues.
And while it looks like these players are digging down their boards at approximately the same rate, Packie's bottom line is completely devoid of viruses, and he has a 12 virus lead at this point.
Exactly. That's as you say. That's a bit. Strange there, but sometimes the boards are like that. They don't have any viruses on the bottom, and in that case, you have to be efficient in order to not have a lot of drop time. Paki takes there a little bit, but he's clearing viruses, and he's only going to wait for that one last blue, and here it comes. He's going to be done at 7:24.
724, and as Don passes that mark, he's remain with 10 viruses remaining. Packie takes game one, but not by the margin that one might expect for the 17th seed versus the fourth.
Definitely, but as well, it shows the strength of Don and what we've been saying, him being the most improved player of 2021. So, yeah, he's just going to finish this. He needs just that yellow, and that opens up the red horizontally. He's out at a 7:57, so about a half a minute, but nonetheless, keeping up with Paki is amazing, going all the way up to level 10.
Don's avatar looks unfazed, remains bopping to the rhythm of fever, as we discovered on his stream.
Yeah, but as he is saying in the chat, he's feeling the nerves. I've been there. Being on the other side of a match against Paki really brings up the nerves. You might know the levels, but yeah, the opponent is really has a big importance in how you're feeling going into it.
And with the format of this speed run, it's really you versus yourself. There's nothing that Packie can do that will ever influence Don's board. Those nerves that you're feeling are very real. I mean, you're being pushed for these good times, but Don just needs to play his game and do what he knows to do best.
Yeah, definitely. It's just getting used to seeing Paki on the other side. That's basically it. As we have both of our players starting, Paki with a nice buried board to begin with, Dong with a little bit of a slanted board and a big gap there on column 6.
Yeah, that column 6, he had to drop some garbage down the mine shaft, but uh, looks like he's got a very double friendly board. Some very good clears coming up here.
And he's playing it on all the sides. I think he's waiting there for a red yellow. It's going to come, and he manages to get it in, and now clears out a lot of that yellow that was on the left side. He basically only has yellow on the right.
And Packie, I was going to comment on some garbage that was accumulating on his board, but he had plans for it and cleared that out before I could even say anything. So
There you
this
go.
is what it's like in the commentary booth.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. You see a thing, and then all of a sudden there's no more of that. So yeah.
Packie just needing yellows. Dawn with a possible fat log setup, so pause champ here. Oh, abandons the fat log. Very wise, but not as hype.
Yeah, definitely. But sometimes that's the pills that come your way. He's going to be out, however, first at 137. So there you go. It didn't look like, it looked like that Fatlock abandonment was what the right call there, as Packy's out at 147.
For sure, the right call. If you have a lead on Packie, you're doing something right.
Definitely, and we have to remember that we're not playing the same boards. So yes, the RNG has a factor in here, but nonetheless, you still have to play well with your board, and getting out there at 147 from level 8 is it's a really good time.
Dawn with a nice lightning bolt had a lot of red on his top line. Fortunately, has been getting some support and is starting to clear up access to more colors. Oh my goodness! I can't believe Packie got a pill up there to the top left.
That's a difficult thing, more so that he's playing on high. So yeah, he was risking there a lot, but manages to make it work.
He knows how this game works. I don't even try to make those things happen. DAS is something that I have a very loose understanding of, but Packie is a student of the game.
Yeah, well, all I can say about that is really you have to get the feel for it. That's about it. It's
Mm.
difficult to explain other than just doing it and realizing well the difference between dancing and not dancing. But we can go about that some other time, as we have both of our players in the single digits at this point.
Dawn making some very great clears, L's, T's, and as a result, has only 3 viruses remaining.
Yes, and at this point, Paki is just needing the pills in a very particular order. There's really not much more he can do, as Don is out at 332.
Yeah, whenever all of your remaining viruses are in a column like that, it's just going to be slow clearing them out. No two ways about it. Packie fortunately getting that blue-red that he needs to advance and will be out of here at a 353.
Okay, so about 20 seconds there of difference. This is not done just yet. We saw exactly what Paki could do coming from behind, and I'm sure he has an idea of where he is. So he's gonna try and bring this game much closer, and try even to win it at this point.
For sure. Neither player out of it. Although Dawn with a 12 virus lead on level 10, it's looking very promising. Uh, just gotta keep up the pace.
Yes, as we see there, Pack is going up for the horizontal and actually setting up for a garbage there in column 4. That's going to be very nice, as he didn't have really much to do with the reds other than doing some talks, but we know that talks can be a bit slow. So yeah, he's going for the right place there.
Packie's column 8 looks like some sort of national flag, and it's going to take a lot of fall time to clear that out. Unless he gets doubles, just get doubles and you will be fine.
Yeah, but those don't come that often. So yeah, it's going to take some drop time for sure. At least one of those is going to go down with the drop time.
There's the first double to clear it out. But Dawn out of level 10 at a 514. A 12 virus lead on Packie going into the last level. We might be seeing a game 3.
At this point, it's looking more promising to see a game 3, and I mean, I wouldn't put it past Don that he can just rush through this level 11, as Paki is having to deal with a national flag, as you said, and now he's going to be just left with that one blue virus. Good Good stacking up there with the pills in the right order. He's going to be out at around 541.
But you can't put it past Packie either. It uh, there a whole level of viruses is a lot of time that for him to catch up.
Definitely, and his level looks well, very nice for doing a lot of doubles there. So if he gets the right pills as he's getting right now, a surge of yellows when all of that yellow was showing. So far the RNG helping him a bit here.
Dawn's top line just being blue and red, and even though he had a double red surge, a little bit distracted perhaps, and not able to take full advantage of it, especially with other viruses in the way. And Packie has narrowed this lead back down to only a couple of viruses.
Okay, so there you go. As we've been saying, it's not a done deal when you have Packie on the other side, and he's managed to play this very nicely. Doesn't have a lot of garbage really. It's only that stuff in column 4, but he can go for the low viruses horizontally, and then the others. Well, he's going to have to figure out ways around it. But I don't think that garbage is really too unfacing. It's only one color.
And Dawn just needing blue, really. Every pill in the next box, he wants to see blue.
And getting some hot dogs that are thrown just for a change. But as you say, that's not what he wants to see right now. He has some setups there for horizontals, and those pairing ups of the viruses are crucial right now, as you want to be very efficient with this color you're missing.
It's coming down to the wire. Packie down to 4, Dawn down to 9. Oh, and a beautiful RNG from Packie, able to clear out his last viruses with a 736. And Dawn just now finally getting to clear some of that blue. A little bit unfortunate on that last stretch, but GG's players. Packie advances to Sunday.
Yeah, definitely. It was that level 11 that brought Dawn into well a really long time for this last level, and unfortunately, that's going to mean that Dawn's adventures into the gold bracket are done here. So GG's to both of them, and we're going to bring you next the match between well one of our commentators Dimwit against Swang, which should be in your screens in just a moment. So don't move, and we'll be back in a bit.